Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a todos. Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome everyone to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shearer, and I'm the spiritual director and founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to become a member of our center, please contact me for more information. Today is Saturday, February 27th, 2021, and we are continuing our annual theme of Timeless Wisdom, Evolutionary Vision. The topic for this month of February has been One Journey, One Path, One Journey, Many Paths. And the topic for this week is Journey to Freedom. We open each week with a spiritual practice called affirmative prayer, also known as spiritual mind treatment. And this is a powerful tool and a practical tool that shifts our consciousness so that we are open and available to accept all the good that is already present into our life. It aligns our thoughts with all good. So let's move into today's service with intention, as we do each week, with a reading from the Creative Thought magazine. And I'll be reading today from February 19th, 2014. Just a reminder that spiritual mind treatment is always done in the first person. So I invite you to close your eyes and take these words as your own, if you so choose. I see only love. God is only and always love. Love in an infinite number of transforming and expanding forms. I am one of the forms that love is taking. I am centered in love. I am centered in God. I accept and claim that today I only see through the filter of love. I look into the eyes of each person I meet, and I know that I am seeing only love in action. I observe the events of my day, and I view them through the perspective of love. And as I think and act love. There is no separation between any person and me, between any relationship and me, or between the world itself and me. I am being love, seeing with love, acting with love, hearing with love, speaking with love, touching with love, and accepting with love all that is in my daily life. I am one with all life because I am only love in each and every moment. I am so grateful for this foundation of love in my daily life. I am blessed by all the evidence of sweetness and kindness in my day. I release and plant my word in the sacred soil of law, knowing that it is wholly complete, divinely magnificent, and full grown in this sacred moment. And so it is. And that was submitted by licensed practitioner Jeanette Quinn Bisbee from Rockwood, Ontario. So now, as we do each week, let's review our purpose, vision, and mission statements together. Our purpose is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this through our vision, which is to educate and support each other so we can create the life we desire that works for us right now. And this is supported by our mission, which is to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And at this time, I would like to welcome again everyone. We honor all people, all paths. So know that you are welcome and loved here. Here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta, we teach a philosophy called the Science of Mind. It's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, and we offer tools and principles to promote personal growth. We've already experienced one of those this morning with our opening treatment. And as I mentioned, we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes founded this teaching in the 1920s, he had studied both Eastern and Western spiritual texts to create the Science of Mind, which focuses on the individual use of thoughts and this powerful thing called the mind. Each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. And normally this is done at a downtown restaurant in Puerto Vallarta, but we are still considered at medium risk and required to maintain wearing a mask at all times outside our home. So I welcome you into my home. Mi casa es su casa. Once again, we will be hopefully soon returning to one of the local restaurants to enjoy some homestyle Mexican cooking and to have a little bit of a discussion afterwards. Any updates on this will be posted on both our Facebook page and on our website. So watch for messages where we will soon be meeting again in person. And also note that we are looking for a new location. So again, that will be posted if and when we do change. So today we are encouraged to move from thinking the divine to feeling it and experiencing it by way of the mystical experiences that transcend any one path, religion, or tradition. One mountain with many paths, one tree with many branches, and one river with many wells. A complete emancipation from every discord of every nature is experienced more readily when emancipation is the consciousness we live from as a result of embodying spirit. We are the ones we've been waiting for. And the journey to freedom is about embodying and living the truth of love, unity, and freedom. Our ability to practice loving one another is even more important now, so that we can live in the truth of love, unity, and freedom. Our evolutionary vision for this week is this. We envision a world in which we live and grow as one global family that respects and honors the interconnectedness of all life, a world where this kinship with all life prospers and connects through the guidance of spiritual wisdom and experience. Our timeless wisdom for this week is that we envision a world where each and every person has enough food, a home, and a sense of belonging. Also, a world peace and harmony, enfranchisement and justice. And that is from our CSL Global Vision. So here is a quote from Dr. Ernest Holmes that he wrote in The Science of Mind. He said, "The man or person whose thought is the most godlike, that is, the truest, the highest, the most noble, the most complete, the most peaceful, will be the best healer." There's one mental law in the universe, and where we use it, it becomes our law because we have individualized it. Ernest Holmes explains that experience has taught us that the tendency of this intelligent law of creative force may be continuously directed and definitely used. It's not a mystery. The road to freedom lies in the intelligent use of nature's forces and laws. The law of mind is a natural law in a spiritual world. That is, in the world of conscious intelligence. The conscious mind is spirit, and the subconscious mind is law. Our mind and spirit are our echo of the eternal thing itself. And the sooner we discover this fact, the sooner we shall be made free and happy. The universe is filled with spirit and filled with law. The law of life reacts to our spiritual or material concepts and beliefs and rebuilds according to those beliefs and our faith. Real freedom, according to Dr. Ernest Holmes, means that man or mankind is created in the image of perfection and left alone to allowed to make the discovery for ourselves. Freedom of will means the ability to do, say, and think as we wish, to express as our personality desires, or as we personally desire. Jesus taught that ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I'm sure you've all heard this quote many times before. And we are not bound by our freedom. Our free will binds us. The same force that makes us sick is the same force that can heal us. When we realize that the oneness with the creative mind, then we are realized from the bondage of false or erroneous thinking. Freedom means liberty, but not license. To be able to just think and dream of freedom alone would not be liberty. Ernest Holmes taught us that evil is simply a misuse of the law of freedom, and that evil will disappear when we no longer indulge in it. Ernest Holmes defined evil as this: that which seems destructive. Evil is an experience of the soul on its journey toward the realization of reality. Evil will remain a problem as long as we believe in it. Of ourself, it is neither person, place, nor thing, and will disappear in the exact proportion that we cease using destructive methods. As long as we make mistakes, just so long we shall be automatically punished. He said this in The Science of Mind: evil is the direct and suppositional opposite to good and has no reality behind it or actual law to come to its support. So today, let's look at our 3 key points. Number 1, soul force. Number 2, what is evil? And number 3, peace and harmony. So our first point, soul force. Using soul force and spiritual laws requires us to free ourselves from any man-made laws that don't serve all. God's laws do not condone enslaving or mistreating anyone. We cannot be free in our spirit nor in our mind when we withhold human liberty from another. We cannot be free when we kill, maim, prohibit, cage, strike, spit upon, spray tear gas on, or shoot another being. We can only be free when we respect and honor all life. Let me repeat that. We can only be free when we respect and honor all of life. Justice is automatic in the mind of God. So the unjust treatment of people of color is not God ordained. Emma Curtis Hopkins said this: he did not seem to know that it was necessary to free himself from prejudice as from the belief in matter. Which brings us to our second point. What is evil? Well, evil is not a thing of itself. When we do not live and grow as one global family that respects and honors the interconnectedness of all life, we are violating spiritual law. A world where kinship with all life prospers and connects through the guidance of spiritual wisdom and experience would not include police brutality against people of color, or asserting privilege, or denying housing or rights to them. We prosper and connect by making compassionate choices with a heart toward connecting. We grow by celebrating Black people during Black History Month and beyond. February is Black History Month. And restraining from exaggerating sentencing and false accusations and the misuse of law. Which brings us to our third point: peace and harmony. Peace and harmony are divine qualities that each of us possess. When we vision for the highest and best for all, or when we meditate on the ultimate reality, we are in peace and harmony with all. Our focus is on spirit, and there is nothing outside of spirit. Spirit is all there is. Therefore, we can honor and appreciate rather than dishonor and appropriate the contributions of people of African descent. So let us live in harmony together without insecurity. Harmony can come through acceptance of something more than what we've always done or known. And peace can come in opening up to dialogue that is inclusive of everyone's dignity. Now, more than ever, is the time to practice peace and harmony. Here's two quotes, one from Louise Hay and one from Ernest Holmes. Louise Hay, in You Can Heal Your Life, says, love is never outside ourselves. Love is within us. And Ernest Holmes, in his book, Can We Talk to God, says, we should always ask ourselves if what we wish produces harmony, and then be sure there is no hurt in it to anyone. So again, February is Black History Month. And freedom has not always been associated with people of African descent. The invitation today and every day is one, to use our spiritual practices of visioning a world that truly works for everyone. Two, to recognize that we really are all one. Therefore, our choices include doing only what we would want done to us. And third, to use this calendar month of February to celebrate the multitudinous inventions, contributions, foods, science, intellect, artistry, and culture of Blacks as part of freeing ourselves from discord. As religious scientists, let's do this experiment to discover the pure, kind heart that each of us truly possesses. Our affirmation for today is this: love acts through me, and the law of love frees us all. So if you haven't been watching some of the special programs on TV or even on YouTube, I recommend that you do so before the end of the month. There are a multitude of good things that have come through the Black culture. And we need to honor and celebrate these, and not just in the month of February, but every day. So now is our time of mindful giving and financial support of our spiritual home. And here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta, we rely on your support to continue offering, or so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching here at the Science of Mind. And we bless any and all financial gifts that you give today. Every donation is appreciated, whether it's $5 or $50, or even just the cost of a cup of coffee. So at this time, we would normally pass around the donation basket, but for now, we will be continuing to use PayPal through our website, which is www.cslpv.org. And I'll just post that up for you to see. And also, as a reminder, if you would prefer to write a check, you can do so and mail it to CSLPV, number 403, 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. And that is in Canada. So as you write out your check or go to our website and click on that PayPal button for donations, join me in these offertory affirmations. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. And if you would like to enjoy a one-on-one connection for a spiritual mind treatment, please connect with me either by comment here, wherever you are watching this, or by a direct email. And I will be sure to respond to you as soon as possible. Also, if you would like to become a member of our CSL Puerto Vallarta for this year, please contact us so that we can send you the correct form for your annual membership. Also, we are still having openings for new members on our Board of Trustees. So if you would like to be involved in any matter or in any form, then please contact us so that we can send you those forms as well. Please join me each day on the CSLPV Facebook page, where we post an inspirational message during the 64 days of peace and nonviolence that started on January 30th and continue until April 3rd. These are the calendar days between the memorial anniversary of the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. It's an opportunity for us to connect as individuals and communities, to come together, empowering us to envision and help create a culture of peace and nonviolence, one day at a time. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions can create ripples of peace around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acts of compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. So thank you for coming and sharing this time with me. Peace and blessings to you all. Namaste.